plays games with Steve
and Angel. Can I look at evidence? It's plus the plus button. Maybe looking for his glasses. That, I mean, 15 minutes scrounging around for his glasses. If he fell on them and they were on his person, but he also could be writing the message. I don't know if that would take him 15 minutes though. Unless it was really hard dirt. It could take long if he was literally using his finger, like dragging it. Those are my two things. He doesn't want the bananas. Like as far as like sealing something that was on his person, I think Maya mentioned that. I don't know. Do we have anything that would be besides the glasses? Like these are his. I think these are his glasses. Broken neck, but it was also covered in bruises. There's a hat. There's a booth. We're probably done with that photo. Maggie. I don't know that he would want to steal the baseball glove. Like, if it was a con artist.
It was custom made.
Yeah. Can I have a Professor, can I have a hint?
Well, can you at least just say, yes, I have an idea to judge?
Oh.
Just say that first.
Well, because sometimes I don't want to jump the gun.
You have an idea.
I have no idea. Okay, cool. Maggie Bird did it.
Exactly. Just say that first, yeah.
There's only one possible explanation.
All right, let's hear your explanation. However, be forewarned that if your explanation is not persuasive, you will be penalized. Think carefully before you present, Mr. Wright.
Is it penalized or penalized?
I think it depends on the person.
Yes, Your Honor.
That's not what I meant. Penalized, penalized, I think people say it differently.
Gotcha.
Yerk.
I probably shouldn't have said there was only one possibility.
Okay.
Please poison.
So, since you asked Professor, what do you think is the most likely one just out of those? Like, what would he have been doing?
I think if he had to be doing something, because I don't know possibly what he was probably trying to steal, and we don't have any evidence for that, I would say it's probably glasses. Like
and why is that?
Because it's underneath him.
Yeah, and whose glasses are these?
I presume they're his. Mr. Wellington.
Go with your gut.
All right. Take that! Oh, okay. It takes a while for the music to stop. Mr. Wellington.
What? Don't do that! You almost made me have a heart attack!
These are your glasses, aren't they?
Where did you find... Ah!
I believe the court all heard what you just confessed to. That these glasses are in fact yours.
I think those are his glasses.
Oh my god. I'll tell you where they were found, Mr. Wellington. These glasses were found under the victim's body.
Under the victim's body?
Oh, I guess I remember the
Order!
Now, wait a second. Hold on. I didn't confess or confirm anything.
Your Honor, I think the answer is quite clear here. As he fell, Dustin Prince grabbed the culprit's glasses. The culprit knew that he had to find his glasses and search frantically for them. But he didn't realize that they were under the victim's body. And that is why it took him 15 minutes to make that call.
Mr. Wright, are you indicting the witness as the real murderer?
Of course. That is precisely what I am doing. Jesus. Sorry to all the headphone users.
Well, they've been dead years ago at this rate.
I woke them up.
Yeah.
I know I'm right. That's my name.
I know I'm Maya.
He's the real murderer.
I'm a dick.
Yeah.
Nah, shoot. Did you figure it out, Nick? More or less. Turns out this cell phone was the key to this case after all. Anyway, now's our chance to deep six this guy. What the fuck does that...
Depending on who you are, that could be.
Like, damn. I'll sink him in one shot. Yeah! This is so exciting, watching you work again. Somehow, my old self is coming back to me. It's time to sink or swim. Everything rests on the edge of a knife. This is the moment I've been waiting for.
Order! Order! Objection! Your Honor, the defense is making a mockery of this court. Without any solid ground to stand on, he accuses the witness of being the murderer.
Yeah, that's right. I'm no criminal. This third-rate fraud of a lawyer.
In that case, why don't we look at it from a different perspective? Let's see your explanation as to why you are not the murderer.
Why, that's easy. For example, there's the name of the victim, the name the victim wrote. What about that?
Oh, you mean the name Maggie?
Yeah, even an idiot like you could read that, right?
But we already know this was not written by the victim himself. After all, the defendant's name is McGay, and the victim was left-handed.
So basically, you are saying that in order to make the defendant look guilty, the real criminal used the victim's right hand to write her name on the ground?
But, would that mean that the real criminal was someone the defendant knew? Otherwise, how else would that person know her name was Maggie or Maggie?
That is a good point. The witness didn't even know of Miss Bird before this trial.
Ah, I forgot. Was there any way this creep could have known Maggie's name beforehand? There's no way. There was a way. It'd be best if I could prove that the witness had a chance to learn that the defendant's name was McGay.
Now, will the
Maggie.
defense please present its case? How could the witness have known the defendant's name?
Okay, so I know that he called.
Okay.
I want to say it to use a cell phone. I don't know if there's like a record of like the log of like what was asked.
Okay.
I don't think that's evidence.
So if you don't have that, then what do we present?
I guess the cell phone. I'm gonna present it. Take that, Mr. Wellington. You didn't have your cell phone with you on the day of the murder, correct?
So what if I didn't?
When you realized you had lost it, what did you do?
What did I do?
Didn't you try to find it by calling it?
Why, you? How did you?
Objection! Your Honor, these questions have nothing to do with... Overruled. Mr. Wright, where are you going with this line of questioning? Do you think there is some relation between this witness's cell phone and the murder?
I do, Your Honor. On the day of the murder, Maggie Bride picked up a lost phone in the
Maggie
park.
Bird.
Oh, Bird.
Bird is the word.
I don't know, just a little bit dyslexic.
Bird. I think he was
Bird is
just
the
making a
word.
reference.
Yeah, that's what I was actually doing. And she also received a phone call from the owner of the phone.
I meant that Steve was making a reference.
Yeah.
Or
then you made a reference too.
Bird is the word.
hello?
Oh, thank you. I've been searching for my phone.
Welcome to the island of the South Defino or whatever. Did you play Mario Sunshine?
Not enough, no.
Never mind.
Is this yours?
Is this yours? Oh, I'm glad you called. You can meet.
Maggie was having a fight with Dustin before. You play Mario Sunshine? No.
I don't think it's gonna
we'll
work
talk
out
about this
doing
later. Yes, hi. It's me, Matt.
Do I even know you?
We can meet up and I can give this back.
I'll be right there. I'm sorry. I didn't catch her name.
Oh, you can call me Maggie. Maggie. Maggie and the ferocious beast in nowhere land.
Wow.
Wow.
Know this ref.
No, I know that ref.
Oh,
yeah.
okay. That was when you learned that her name was Maggie.
That beast had a really weird ass design.
But you made one fatal mistake.
Fatal mistake?
My client's name is Maggie, but the name that was written on the ground was Maggie. This is a mistake that could only occur if all you knew was how her name sounded.
The cat!
If we're going to eek the cat.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Order, order! Objection! But, Your Honor, the witness has no motive. And your point is? It's very simple, Your Honor. A person usually would not kill someone without a reason. Mr. Wellington had no reason to kill anyone.
That is absolutely correct. I don't have a motive.
Mr. Wright,
Your Honor.
can you explain what motive this witness could have had?
It's very simple, Your Honor. Are you sure, Nick? If I said I can't offer an explanation, then the trial's over, right? Yeah, but...
Now then, please present to this court proof that the witness had a motive.
So I believe he's a con artist. We have a list of con artists and their phone numbers stored on their cell phone Maggie found. But presented. Okay, let's do it. Take that.
God, just do it. Just go. No, just do it. Just do it.
I would be presenting it like really slowly.
But if it's not right, I'm going to take it back. Don't take this back, please.
Miss Wellington's motive is right here.
What is this? A list?
These phone numbers were pulled from the memory of the phone the defendant found. And we have determined that the people on this list are members of a certain group.
You looked up all those numbers?
Of course. This list of phone numbers was stored in the cell phone's memory. The names and numbers belong to people who are members of a certain con artists group.
What? The con artists?
Can you explain why these numbers are on your phone, Mr. Wellington?
This is an outrage, an invasion of privacy. Looking up the phone numbers on a person's phone is a worse crime than murder. You're one of those people. You're just like the cops who rallied in the brown hours, and then I forgot what we even said, so I'm just gonna...
Not everybody can old bag it.
No.
I don't care, Mr. Wellington. All I want is for you to tell us what the list is about. What this list is about.
Do you think that any of you can know what it's like to be a refined man like me?
Objection! Your Honor, this is unjust badgering of the witness. Objection overruled. Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this? Why would the witness have the numbers of a group of con artists on his phone?
Isn't that obvious? The witness is a member of that group. Mr. Wellington is a member of this very group.
No!
All of your friends' phone numbers are stored right here on this phone. If anyone were to look into these phone numbers, it would be all over for you. That is why you had to kill.
No! This is too much! I hit my mic.
That does make quite a bit of sense. Well, Mr. Wellington, would you care to explain?
I got you now.
That police officer?
Objection! Your Honor! What is it, Mr. Payne? Your Honor, this is unjust badgering of the witness. You said the exact same thing only a few seconds ago. Please, let's think about the content of that phone call.
Beep. Hello?
Oh, thank you. I've been searching for my phone.
Is this yours? Oh, I'm glad you called. Go ahead, sorry.
Oh, we can meet up and I can give this back. Oh.
The defendant had already promised that she would return the phone. After that, all Mr. Wellington had to do was meet Ms. Bird to get his phone back. Why, then, would he need to kill anyone? That is a valid point. What does the defense think about this point?
If you think about it logically, then it makes sense. Then maybe we should be thinking outside the box.
Out of the box. Out of the box.
Yeah, if we think like that, let's see. Maybe that slime ball something at the crime scene that made him commit murder.
Your thoughts, Mr. Wright?
Well, I don't think Mr. Wellington went to pick up his phone in a very friendly manner.
But he was promised his phone, so why would he have been unfriendly to the defendant?
I think he must have seen something that didn't agree with him when he got there.
Well then, Mr. Wright, what was this something that didn't agree with the witness?
Irma hates baseball. That is... I don't have my phone number on the back. Something that he didn't agree with. When I first saw it, it's just that, like, well, he's a police officer. He doesn't want him having that phone. That's, like, the worst possible fucking scenario.
Okay, since I'm gonna help you out. That is the right train of thought. Well, but don't present this.
Okay.
Even though I think that would make sense to me to present this, but more specifically, remember the new second half of your court record?
Oh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Just click it.
Ooh. The
Yeah.
victim, a policeman. It seems that he was
'Cause
dating the defendant.
I'm sure if I was playing this, I would have just been like, yeah, he looks like a police officer in the photo.
Okay.
But this is distinctly, he's a police officer.
Gotcha.
So, yeah. Just always keep that in the back of your mind that these profiles are here. Yeah.
Gotta forget that.
But since you basically got it, that's why I was like, I'm just going to help you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Take that! What Mr. Wellington saw was the victim.
The victim? You mean Dustin Prince?
Dustin Prince had gone on his date right after his shift was over.
Do you get the pun of that name?
Yes, I do. I get it.
I love that.
Oh,
I love that
I
pun.
With no time to change, he went to the park still wearing his police uniform.
Oh,
Yeah, I saw it.
Yeah, I saw it. Yeah, I read it.
The girl that picked up my phone was with the policeman.
That was him, but that's fine.
He couldn't have known they were going out, so he began to worry. He was afraid the policeman would ask a few questions before returning the phone.
I guess that could have been Phoenix doing an impression.
Yeah.
Doing your impression of Wellington.
If I do anything suspicious, he might. If I do anything suspicious, he might run a check on my phone. In his mind, it was possible they had already run a check on the phone.
And I have fart breath.
and he went into a panic, is what you're saying.
And I smell bad. And he went into a panic. Oh yeah.
And I'm a murderer. I mean,
Exactly.
Murderer says what?
What? Oh no!
oh!
Officer Prince was murdered simply because he was in uniform.
Mr. Payne, do you have any comments? I'm thinking. It seems the truth has come out at last. The witness, Mr. Wellington, you are...
Impressive! Not bad for a person with a third-rate education.
Fucking like squishy cheese. What's that supposed to mean?
The evidence! Evidence!
Can you throw some squish your face sounds?
All you're talking about is that cell phone.
There you go.
Suspicious cell phone is the suspicious group that, con group that, they're on the phone. But who's to say that phone is really mine? Where's your proof? Your evidence?
You want proof that this phone is yours?
I already told you earlier. That phone I lost, I've already found it. You don't even have the slightest idea who the phone in your hand belongs to. You can be sure it isn't mine, you simpleton.
What?
It feels good to see you squirm.
We do seem to have a problem on our hands with this phone. Whose phone is it? Without knowing that, it's meaningless as evidence.
Your Honor, this is bad. I can't let him turn the tables on me like this. Cell phone. There has to be something I've overlooked. It's got to be. Maybe the phone's stored numbers, fingerprints on the phone. I want to say fingerprints because as long as they have his, like, well, yeah, like he would have held it. The phone's stored numbers. Because he wouldn't have his own number. I just want to try fingerprints. I'm gonna do it. I got it. We should check for fingerprints.
Fingerprints?
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Wellington must have left some prints on this phone. Nick, don't you remember? When you got that from Maggie, you wiped it off. What? You said there was sand all over it, so... wiped it? I wiped it. Pretty thoroughly, too.
It's oh so much fun watching third-rate trash babble like morons among themselves.
She's made a complete recovery.
How many times do I have to say this? My phone is right here, you see? Oh, and incidentally, you can't check the numbers stored on this phone. It must have glitched because all the numbers just magically disappeared.
You've got to be joking. He erased all the numbers I was going to use as evidence. Mr. Wellington?
What's this?
What's this? I've wiped all the numbers.
What's this?
Come on.
A glitch! How queer!
God.
From the way you talk to me, it sounds like you still have some fight left in you.
Where'd you finally find your cell phone?
Oh, you were too much. And of course you have no idea what I'm talking about.
Oh my God. Now I remember.
Get your foot off the couch.
You fucking slob.
Huh. Looks like they hung up.
Ah, good. I finally found it.
This fire extinguisher. Now I can put out the fire. Oh.
Oh, my cell phone.
So that's when...
What's wrong, Mr. Attorney? Why the harsh glare in your eyes?
Nick, we worked so hard to get this far, but if you don't do something quick, he's going to get off scot-free. I know.
Who's Scott?
I love that comic. I know this phone has to be his. But how am I supposed to prove something like that?
Mr. Wright, if you cannot prove who the owner of that cell phone is, your indictment has no basis and therefore no power. It looks like you came up a penny short.
Where did I go wrong?
Don't blame yourself. You're merely a third-rate lawyer. You've only made one big mistake. Who are you? What are you? That's something you haven't figured out for yourself yet.
Who I am?
The court hereby concludes the cross-examination.
If that'll be all, I'll have to bid you gentlemen and ladies goodbye. I have a reservation at that ultra-fancy restaurant on the upper side of town.
It's called Chipotle.
Thank you for your assistance. You've had a stressful day, so please bon appetite.
I was about to say, I'm like, that is a red white thing to be like. It's called Chipotle.
Chipotle.
It's called Ruby Tuesdays.
Buca Peppo.
They have a salad bar.
What am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to just let it go at that?
With a sneeze guard.
Hold it! Please wait, Your Honor. All right, Nick. I think I may be able to prove it.
Prove it? Prove what, Mr. Wright?
Everything.
Objection! Your Honor, the cross-examination has already ended. If he questions the witness with any more of his badgering, you Sorry, I had some trouble earlier. You will not harass the witness. Is that clear, Mr. Wright?
Did you hear that? No harassment allowed, Mr. Attorney.
Please, Your Honor.
Very well. But this is your last chance, Mr. Wright. You may present one piece of evidence to the court.
I only get one shot at this.
If you cannot prove everything, it's over. For your client and for you. Because you will also be put to death. Do you fully understand?
What was that, death?
What was that other part?
Objection! I'm sure you wait. Really? I did not agree to this either. You are well aware, Your Honor, but the cross-examination period has ended. Were you paying attention, Mr. Payne? I said that Mr. Wright could present only one more piece of evidence.
Just one.
You can shop at 6 or 7 stores, or just one. Now then, Mr. Wright, this is your last chance.
All comes down to this. It's go time.
The game go, apparently. Hikaru no go. Alright. What piece of evidence can prove everything?
The banana. I don't know.
Oh, almost whistled. Oh, almost whistled.
Oh, yeah, they don't like that.
Oh, I hate that.
We've already mentioned the list of con artists. Remember Stone on the Falcon Maggie found. We presented the glasses. It proves everything. It proves that he's a murderer.
Well, what are we trying to prove right now?
Oh wait, it's one. Please present that one piece of evidence that will explain everything.
But at this point, what has not been proven?
That it's his phone.
Okay, so how could we do that?
I mean, we have it. We call it.
And what will we need to do that?
Do we need to use a phone? Or do we use this list of numbers? A list of con artists and their phone numbers stored on the cell phone Maggie found. If we call one of the numbers, they might be like...
Hey, Angel, at the beginning of this case, what did Wellington do?
He called Maggie?
No.
Oh, the beginning of this case.
Beginning of this case. The very beginning.
He whacked us with the fire extinguisher?
But before that, what did he do? They showed it, remember? They played the little ringtone.
Oh, the ringtone.
What did Wellington do?
What did he do? Like when he
Yes.
heard the ringtone? He found it.
How did he find it? What did he do to make that happen?
He heard it.
He just randomly, you think just randomly by chance heard it?
Oh, he called it.
Oh, how interesting.
Oh, so he had another phone.
So then what could we do based off that to prove? Who did he call? Ghostbusters?
He called this phone. He called the phone that he's holding now.
Did he call... Okay. That little cutscene where Phoenix is on the couch.
Yes.
Who did Wellington call?
He called Phoenix.
Okay.
Oh. His business card? I handwrote my cell phone number on the back. His business card? For real?
Well, because what are we trying to prove?
That he called
Who?
Phoenix.
Okay.
So his business card. He wiped the memory. I guess I'll present it then. I'm just gonna present it. Take that.
Why, thank you. How nice. Here, please have one of mine.
Oh my god. Thanks.
A business card. Thanks. Wait, what am I doing? This isn't the time to be exchanging business cards.
Your Honor, there's something very important about that card, and that is the back of the card, the number. Because there's a number. Yeah. This card is important because of what is on the back. You wrote your cell phone number on the back. but that's exactly it. Can you please call this number from your cell phone? Huh? Right now? But court is still in session. It's okay. You'll see. Okay, if you say so. Oh, our phone's really cute.
Is the defense preparing something, Mr. Wright?
We're going to call my cell phone now. And then the court will see everything for what it is.
Of all the idiotic, stupid things to...
Awkward.
What? Why is my phone? And what is with that stupid sounding ringtone?
Beep. Mr. Wellington? How strange. I can almost swear that you're holding my phone.
You're... No, it can't.
By the way, before I forget, thank you very much for the lump on my head this morning. I don't think I need to explain any further, except to say, when you went to retrieve your cell phone, you mistakenly took the wrong one. He's like singing it. Oh God. That's a terrifying spray.
Well, saves us the chair.
Oh God.
He's dead.
Yeah, he checks the pulse.
That is what happened. You were knocked out by Mr. Wellington.
He's a man who lives on his pride and self-image alone. In order to hide his involvement with the con artist group, he's become paranoid and has lost all ability to make rational judgments.
Then, Mr. Wright, the phone you're holding...
It's Mr. Wellington's, naturally.
Speaking of that man, how is he, Mr. Payne? Ah, he was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor. Very well. Now then, this court finds the defendant, Maggie Bird, not guilty.
I ran up here.
That is all. This court is adjourned.
Yay! I knew that the real you would shine through eventually. I am so moved by what you've done for me, sir. Thank you so much, Mr. Wright. I feel really bad for Dustin. He didn't do anything to deserve this, except be a cop. It's probably because of me.
Huh?
My whole life has been nothing but a whirlwind of bad luck and failures. Your whole life? Couldn't have been that bad, could it? Since I was 6 months old, when I fell from the 9th floor of my apartment building, I've been hit by all sorts of vehicles, gotten sick from all sorts of foods, failed at almost every test I've ever taken, experienced almost every kind of disaster, and never won or even tied at a game of tic-tac-toe. My life has really been nothing but a string of disasters.
That's a good thing no one gave you a gun yet.
Jesus.
That is pretty bad.
Up until I went to college, I was known as the goddess of misfortune. And then at the academy, everyone called me Lady Luckless. Lady Luckless? What's worse is that my misfortune always seems to latch onto those around me. What do you mean? When I see someone in trouble, I always try to help.
Ah, that's right. You were talking about this earlier.
It happened again recently, too, sir. There was an old lady pacing back and forth by the pedestrian crosswalk. I gave her my hand, and before I knew it, we were having dinner at my house. Oh. I'm sure that Dustin's gone because of me. That's not true! That glove didn't even have any sort of special meaning. It's just a present to say thanks for covering one of my night shifts. Oh, I see. Everything is all my fault. Dustin's death, your head being all messed up.
Well, I don't think my head is that messed up yet.
I'm going to find a new life for myself, starting right now. The next time we meet, I'm sure I'll find a whole ocean's worth of good luck by then, sir.
Yeah. After all, the goddess of misfortune is only a name.
You bet. I'm gonna make it. I promise. Next time we meet, I'll only be an unlucky person instead of a goddess.
Yeah. That's the spirit.
Well, Mr. Wright, Maya, I should get going. Okay.
Okay.
Good luck to you. Thanks. You take care of yourselves too. She just like marches away.
Whew. What a horrible day. Got my memory back. Things are still a little fuzzy.
But you're okay, and that's what counts. You really had me worried. Come on, let's go back to the office.
Afraid to ask. Here goes. So, this might sound bad, but, who are you?
What? Thought you said you got your memory back. Smack.
At that moment, everything really did come back to me. Detective Gumshoe. He's
That's me.
He's someone I had clashes with in the past during certain cases. He's also been a good ally during others. The judge.
Don't know his name, but
Yeah, the judge. This is like a sitcom opening where it's like, everywhere you
Better.
There's a heart. There's a heart.
It's like everyone's like names and actors, you know.
He's a lovable, kind old man who's easily swayed by other people's opinions. He should not be a judge.
No.
But in the end, he always comes up with the right verdict. He should be a judge.
God.
This person, I haven't got a clue.
Damn.
He seems to know me, but maybe he's mistaken me for someone else.
and Paul Giamatti as Winston Payne.
And this girl, Maya?
You finally remembered.
Oh, Maya. This is Maya Fey, my assistant. That's right. I have so many unforgettable memories about her.
That I forgot.
For example,
Earth to Nick. What's wrong? You keep staring at me. Don't tell me you've missed me.
well, yeah, I suppose I have.
We all missed you.
I feel like I haven't seen you in ages.
Oh? Well, I'm back now. So it's time for us to create new memories together.
All right, sounds good. All the phone numbers on my phone were erased by Mr. Wellington.
Oh.
I guess I have to start over from the very beginning.
Come on, Nick. Let's go to our usual burger joint.
Okay. Actually, it hasn't even been 2 months since she came back into my life. And that story began on one rainy afternoon 2 months ago.
Oh.
The end.
What was lost is now found.
Brand new episode has been added.
Oh, how lovely. Oh, I can't wait. It's an episode.
Oh, reunion and turnabout. Oh, how wonderful. Press A, please.
Is it one lump or two?
For you, our guest.
Please press yes!
Go back.
No.
No, not that.
Oh.
Not that. No. Oh,
Well, now you won't get to see the illustration. Oh.
Whatever. We'll look at it
Tomorrow.
later.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.